This is our 7th annual Emergency Response Day, where our health science students are taking everything that they've learned in the classroom and bringing it to a practical, real-world experience.
Okay, student is safe. Student safe.
Sir, hi, my name is Emily. I'm BLS certified.
My name's Kate Fowler. I'm BLS certified.
All right, sir, do we have permission to help you? All right.
All right. So, what's your signs?
Wait, Kate, you call 911?
I'm calling 911.
The AED in the first aid kit, okay?
Okay, I'm getting the AED.
Sir, I'm going to perform a head-to-toe assessment on you.
Students that are participating today are our Health Science Theory Clinical students. The Health Science Theory Clinical class is made up of juniors and seniors that have previously taken Principles of Health Science and/or medical terminology.
Amy Walker came up with the idea. She's the Humble health science teacher, and she thought of it 7 years ago. So we've had it every year, and it's, you know, a mock plane crash or train wreck, and the kids go in and they're timed and they just have to execute their skills in a time limit.
They are coming in and finding a patient, starting to triage them, doing a head-to-toe assessment, trying to figure out, you know, where are they injured, what is going on with them, what they need to do. They are usually having some type of bleeding, and then they're splinting a fracture. Our patients then go into shock, and then from shock they go unconscious and need to be revived through CPR skills. And we use our Humble High School theater students to play our patients. They're the best ones. They make it seem like real life. You have screaming patients, you have crying patients, you have kind of silent patients. And our students are having to go in, ask them questions, find out what's wrong, evaluate, assess, and then treat them.
For them to see what a real life situation is like and to get out there and get their adrenaline going, that's when they're like, wow, this is what I want to do.
You're not going to really experience that until you get into the hospital. So it's very cool just like getting to like rush to a patient and like do CPR on and help them and do emergency situations.
Yeah, and see how you handle things under pressure in very stressful situations.
Because it's very different, as if you were just like practicing.
It's very smart because it teaches students like to think outside of the box and not just from what's on a paper or a video you watch. So instead you get to actually practice it and work with it.
Yeah, I think it's really cool to like see it all. Like, I am more like of a visual learner, so it's kind of like nice to actually be in this scenario.
They know what they're doing, and to see them just execute that and be so proud of themselves. I mean, I just love seeing it, that they're executing everything they learned.
Talking to our judges, who are also, a lot of them are healthcare professionals or district employees as well. And a lot of judges have come up and talked about how outstanding our students are and just that their skills are on point. And so that's what we want to hear. And it's also validation for our students that, hey, I can do this. This is a possibility for me. In addition to the competition, we have licensed healthcare professionals that come and speak with our students. This year we have an ER nurse, we have labor and delivery nurse, we have an athletic trainer. We bring out the Atascocita Fire Department with their mass casualty bus.
I believe getting the experience yourself is very important, but like actually hearing the stories from other people is important because it teaches me like what exactly prompted them to get where they are.
We want our students to be as prepared as possible. We want them to walk into college, or if they're going into nursing school or med school or any of their beginning classes, their prerequisites, and when they sit down for those classes, be like, oh, I already know this. I remember this from high school. I can do this.
I have been in conversation with Miss Rockwell, Leanna Rockwell, throughout my nursing school journey. I had her for my patient care technician class and my CCMA medical assisting class as well. Everything that she's taught me has like pulled into the fundamentals of nursing, and I text her every day in my class. I'm like, thank you so much for teaching me this.
That's what I hope for. Like, I love hearing those stories. I share it with my students because sometimes I wonder, like, do they believe what I'm saying?
You know, in the combination with ER day and all the other stuff that CTE does in general, it really propelled me to where I am right now. It helps me have that motivation to get there. Because like going through, it's like, man, what am I doing this for? And then you look back and you're like, I have all this support and motivation pushing you through.
Communicating with them and keeping up with them, I mean, it's great to hear, and then they come back and they help out. and we love to see it.
She's always there. Like, you can text her, she's always there to like be like, you got this, like, you know? And growing like those 4 years, it's great to be able to grow and show like your past teachers like that you're making it, and it's like from them.